Oh baby little peoples, Matt Roloff and girlfriend Karen Chandler hold her newborn grandson Liam for first time in sweet photos. The 59-year-old reality star first went public with Karen, who regularly appears on the TLC show, back in 2017. Now 5 years on, Matt is well acquainted with her children, Brittany and Connor, and recently got to meet Karen's grandson Liam. Taking to Instagram, the TV star shared an adorable photo holding baby Liam in his arms as he donned a face mask for the visit. The second photo captured his partner Karen looking every inch the proud grandma as she cuddled the little one close. Captioning the photos, Matt penned, "Hanging out with adorable new baby Liam. What a precious little gift from God." Recently, it was revealed that Matt and Karen stayed with their friends while his ex-wife Amy Roloff married Chris Merrick on his farm. While Amy, 56, and Chris, 59, tied the knot at her former home, her ex-husband Matt revealed where he and his girlfriend Karen were in an Instagram post. In the Instagram video, the Little People, Big World star filmed the animals, bucks and calves, that were nearby the newly constructed amazing home of his friends Keith and Robin. He could be heard saying, "Hello friends. Come on over and say hi." In the caption of the video, Matt mentioned he had dropped off the keys to the farm in Chris's hands after driving away for about 90 minutes. Matt and his partner had an up-close and personal wildlife adventure on the Oregon coast. In the comment section, Karen said, "The elk were a fun bonus on our coast getaway." After driving away for about 90 minutes, Matt and his partner had an up-close and personal wildlife adventure on the Oregon coast. In the comment section, Karen said, "The elk were a fun bonus on our coast getaway." Karen Chandler one new grandson. Recently, Amy and Chris got married at the Roloff Farms in Hillsboro, Oregon. The newlyweds looked wonderful together in the intimate ceremony as they were surrounded by about 100 of their close friends and family. A source exclusively told The Sun that a beaming Amy was walked down the aisle by her father Gordon Knight. Karen added, "Congrats to the newlyweds." The source pointed out when Amy and Chris waved to the crowds as she triumphantly raised her hand as the guests erupted in claps and cheers. Amy's kids and their partners were in attendance at the wedding ceremony, including Jeremy and Audrey, Zach and Tori, Jacob and Isabel, and Molly and Joel. The wedding officiant handed her 4 or 5 pages for the vows that she read to Chris. She stood on a step stool and wore a traditional white strapped wedding dress with a veil. The insider added, Chris also wiped a tear from his right eye while the preacher spoke and ahead of reading one page with his own vows. The happy couple kissed after reading their vows and then again after exchanging rings. The TV personality was married to Matt for about 30 years before they divorced in 2016. The former couple also shares 4 grandchildren, Jackson 4, Ember 3, Lila 1, and Bod. Back in July, Amy was asked on Instagram Live by a fan, "Will Matt and Karen be at the wedding?" She replied, No, just too much history, and I wouldn't want my ex at the wedding with his longtime girlfriend." 1. The TV personality was married to Matt for about 30 years before they divorced in 2016. The former couple also shares 4 grandchildren, Jackson 4, Ember 3, Lila 1, and Bod 1. The TLC star opened up about her past trauma after a misunderstanding with her husband Chris Merrick, 60 MY's pain. Little People's Amy Roloff breaks down in tears an emotional new video as family remains divided over $4 million farm in an attempt to de-escalate the argument. Chris admitted, "I know we're just apples and oranges sometimes." The reality star fired back, "Well, just be patient. So what if I didn't get it?" In a confessional, Chris stated, "In my mind, I feel like I'm explaining it very well, very logically, and it makes sense. No argument needed, and sometimes I get a little frustrated because Amy's not catching on." Back in the yard, the pair are shown sitting together and agreeing that a plan has been made. During the latest episode of Little People, Big World, fans watched as Amy, 60, and Chris deliberate on how they would plant the reality star's herb garden. After the TV personality's husband repeated the decided plan of action, Amy chirped, "That's why we're talking about this, and having a visual." A frustrated Chris jokingly exclaimed, "I thought it was clear," to which Amy quickly corrected, "No, don't assume that." It wasn't clear to me. She continued, motioning toward the area where her garden will be planted. We're looking at this differently, and our words and comprehension is different. Amy confessed, I am sensitive to that, you're right. She then disclosed, I think it has a lot to do with trying to be so careful about my image and how people look at me throughout my whole life. Because all it takes is one little thing and poof, you're dismissed. In her own confessional, Amy revealed, there are moments when Chris may say something and it's innocent on his part, but to me, it's like, what are you doing? I do have a tendency to be a little more sensitive because I still have that old adage from growing up and trying to fit in, trying to meet other people's expectations. Amy lovingly stated, see, we can still work together, babe. Chris again puts his foot in his mouth when he responded, I just have to hammer it out. You can't think like that, hammering it out, Amy says. Chris then explained, that's a business term. It's an expression, adding, don't get so offended. The next slide of the post is a recording of the aforementioned CBD band singing a folksy, bluegrass country music tune. The last photo shows Amy grinning at the camera as she prepares to dig into a giant cup of ice cream. Amy mentions the sugary treat in the post's caption, writing, had to top the night off with ice cream. Fans rushed to the comment section to show their support for Amy and her second husband. Fans have expressed that they think Amy looks happier with her current husband Chris Merrick than she ever did with ex-Matt, 61. Amy posted photos from her and her husband's date night to Instagram that were captioned, Date night with my handsome man. Hanging out in downtown Hillsborough Friday night bites and listening to CBD band. The first depicts the TV star smiling joyfully as she takes a selfie outside with a sunglasses-wearing Chris. In last season's finale, Amy furiously confronted Matt and accused him of creating a nasty feud over the sale of the family farm. Matt put 16 acres of Roloff farms for sale for a whopping $4 million on May 12th. The TV personality blamed her ex-husband for creating a hornet's nest with his decision. Matt defended himself by saying, there's 93 acres in this family, one fan wrote. Never seen you so happy, Amy. I knew Chris was a good choice for you. A second person commented, it's so nice to see you happy with Chris and enjoying life. Another followed added, you look happy and amazing. While other fans continued to share a similar sentiment, writing, may I say, you look so much happier these days, and I just love you two together. One fan wrote, never seen you so happy, Amy. I knew Chris was a good choice for you. A second person commented, it's so nice to see you happy with Chris and enjoying life. Another followed added, you look happy and amazing. While other fans continued to share a similar sentiment, writing, may I say, you look so much happier these days, and I just love you two together. Matt challenged his ex-wife, first admitting that he's talked a lot about his mistakes and then asking Amy, have you talked about your mistakes? The U.S. Sun exclusively revealed that the portion of Roloff farms up for sale once belonged to Amy. Amy sold 32.28 acres of land for $975,000 on August 13, 2020, though Amy quickly interjected, stating no. There's 93 acres for Matt Roloff. In a confessional, the family matriarch explains that she doesn't see any type of ownership on Matt's part. Matt revealed that he feels his sons, Zach and Jeremy, both 32, have an air of entitlement. Again, Amy fired back. You keep buying them ATV bikes every time they turn around. Don't blame it on me. Matt took out a loan in the amount of $825,000 for the property exchange. Matt put 16 of Amy's 32.28 acres on the market after making renovations to the main home and adding more features. All of the current Little People, Big World family dysfunction explained. Over the 23 seasons of Little People, Big World, there have been multiple issues within the family dynamics. Between 4 children, 2 divorced spouses, and new partners, there were bound to be some issues in the family. Now viewers are looking at all the times there was dysfunction in the Roloff family. The TLC network shot the Roloff family to stardom after they first aired Little People, Big World Season 1 in 2006. The family of 6 includes patriarch Matt, who has dystrophic dysplasia, and mom Amy, who has achondroplasia. Together, Matt and Amy had 4 children, Molly, Jacob, and fraternal twins, Jeremy and Zach. Zach also has achondroplasia, while the other three children are of average height. In 2016, the youngest child, Jacob, left the show and got married. Molly Roloff no longer appears on Little People, Big World, but has been featured from time to time. Jeremy has also stepped back from filming in 2018 and is currently married to Audrey Roloff. Only Zach remains, as he and his wife Tori Roloff often share family updates on the show. The Roloffs have found themselves in a tiff or two throughout the years. However, as the years passed, the family also started to grow apart. In the most recent season, viewers have watched Zach and Matt drift apart. Amy and Matt's girlfriend Karen Chandler still have an icy relationship, and the other Roloff children essentially disappeared from existence. Matt and Amy married in 1987, but the matriarch recently revealed she never really knew Matt, as they had a whirlwind romance. The couple's relationship started to sour and was often caught by TLC cameras on Little People, Big World. Fans will recall Matt often gaslit Amy and even ditched family vacations after they would fight. Amy also shared with fans in her book that she believed Matt had an affair with Karen, causing a significant issue within their marriage. It seems there was never enough spotlight for two Roloff-in-laws. Audrey and Tori first got along very well and were often captured hanging out together, sharing their fun days on Little People, Big World. Tori and Audrey's feud seemed to dial down to one another's beliefs. Audrey is a well-known conservative who didn't believe in wearing a mask during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic, while Tori has grown a bit more liberal throughout the years. Their feud has become so bad that their youngest children haven't even met growing up. The two brothers were close as they both played soccer and had the same friend circle. Sadly, it looks like their wives may have come between Zach and Jeremy's close bond, as the twins have been feuding for years. Their sibling rivalry went deep as fans learned in 2021 that the brothers had a blowout fight after Zach revealed to Little People, Big World fans that he didn't think Jeremy respected him or his family. It didn't help that the brothers wanted to take over Roloff Farms. However, both have been denied the ownership of the farm by their father, Matt. Why new LPBW season trailer is missing the mark with fans. Little People, Big World fans are not impressed with the latest season 24 trailer, and the upcoming installment of the series is set to air on November 1st. The Roloffs are back, and the family tension is as thick as ever. The new season will feature Amy, Matt, and Zach Roloff, but all is not well with the famous relatives. Thanks to a sneak peek shared via People, fans are getting their first look at the newest Little People, Big World season. The clip showed Tori in labor with the couple's third child. As TLC followers know, Zach and Tori Roloff welcomed their son, Josiah Roloff, 5 months ago. The trailer followed Matt and Amy's son's trip to the hospital after Tori's water broke. Viewers will see that the mother of three actually needed major surgery. The clip then jumped to Tori lying in the operating room, getting ready to meet her new baby. During the trailer, Zach tells the camera that while baby Josiah has met Matt, Amy, and Chris Merrick, the newborn will not be meeting Karen Chandler. Zach candidly told viewers that he and his wife have no plans for them to meet because they still think they did nothing wrong. The preview also shows Matt and Karen struggling with their own relationship. After refusing to sell the north side of the farm, Matt chose to list the land for sale on the free market. The camera then cuts out, with Tori noting that Karen was still waiting for an olive branch. Little People, Big World viewers took to Reddit to share their opinions about the trailer. One fan, using the handle, noted that they would not be watching. They remarked that such drama had been going on for the last 5 years, and asked, "Does anyone feel the same way?" Other viewers seemed to agree with the Redditors' sentiments, sharing that the show is good for background noise while cleaning the house. Some TLC viewers noted that the network needed to shift gears and really start focusing on Zach and Tori more, rather than Matt and Amy. Little People, Big World Season 23 ended with a stalemate between Matt and Zach. The feud got very bad, and Zach chose to move his family of 5 an hour down the road, to Battleground, WA. Matt has continued to poke at his son from a distance. Just recently, the patriarch posted that he was hiring farmhands at Roloff Farms who were willing to work hard. Needless to say, neither Zach nor his twin Jeremy Roloff were offered positions. Hopefully, Season 24 will answer some questions and get to the bottom of the drama between everyone, But fans aren't too optimistic how Amy is inspiring fans with her little kitchen recipes on Little People, Big World. Amy Roloff is the headstrong and compassionate matriarch of the family, and it's time to explain how she's making fans happy with her recipes. Despite her ups and downs with her ex-husband, Matt Roloff, Amy was emotional while leaving Roloff Farms, as she's made so many memories there. Her priority in life has always been her children, and teaching them that they can do anything that they set their minds to. Amy has taken her own advice to heart and created a successful online business, Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen. In 2016, Amy launched Amy Roloff's Little Kitchen, sharing her personal recipes and offering fresh and seasonal baked goods. Since the site's introduction, it has grown rapidly, expanding to include a blog. There are also live recipe demonstrations, so fans can cook right alongside her. Amy promotes her Little Kitchen recipes on her Instagram account, and fans can't get enough of her delicious and decadent foods. Amy's recipe offerings vary from traditional meals to desserts with a twist, most notably her homemade fudge in a variety of tempting flavors. Recently, Amy shared her recipes for porcupine meatballs and chocolate mousse on her Instagram, and the feedback that she received was positive and endearing. One user wrote, "Amy, you are amazing. I have so much respect for you with all that you have endured and achieved. Thanks for all the wonderful recipes." After Amy's heartbreaking, stressful divorce from LPBW's Matt, fans are happy that she has found a creative outlet. Another user commented, "Love to see your passion in your food. One can tell you are really enjoying it, which, by the way, makes it more appealing to watch." Amy is relatable and someone that fans can connect with, as they have watched her navigate life's roadblocks on and off-screen. Fans love to follow Amy on her journey, and her online shop and recipes give fans other ways to support her. Amy inspires viewers with her determined attitude and spirit, proving that fear and doubt are sometimes the only things standing in the way. She showed that it can be done, as she added business entrepreneur to her resume while planning her wedding to LPBW's Chris. Her success beyond being a wife, mother, and reality TV star sends a message of empowerment to her fans. As Little People, Big World Season 23 is on the horizon, viewers look forward to finding out what else Amy has. Why Little People, Big World's Matt took Roloff Farms off the market. Surprisingly, Little People, Big World star Matt Roloff changed his mind about selling the family farm and actually took it off the market. The patriarch caused a bit of a brouhaha when he decided to put 16 acres of the Helvetia, Oregon-based property, Roloff Farms, up for sale. Matt is already involved in a feud with his son, Zach Roloff, with fans thinking that his new decision didn't sit well with the rest of the family. The Little People, Big World star recently took to his Instagram to share some big news regarding the future of Roloff Farms. Matt posted a photo on his Instagram which showed him standing in front of the big house where Amy Roloff used to live. The father of four then revealed that he had decided to offer the property for short-term rentals. Matt revealed to fans that he had listed a portion of the farm, knowing that large sales typically take 6 to 12 months, with no guarantees. He shared that he never expected to make so many new business connections during the selling process. Matt revealed in the lengthy social media post that several parties were interested in using the big house as a bed and breakfast. The inventor then shared that he had made the decision to go into business with iTrip Vacations, which is a company that will manage your home as a vacation rental. Matt joked that after intense negotiations and a lot of spreadsheets, he had finalized a deal. In the end, he made the decision to pull the small farm off the open market and make it accessible to anyone who wants to spend a few nights in the Roloff family home.